This is gold sea moss, Gracilaria species. You will notice that there's no salt on it, while the purple sea moss, also Gracilaria, has small salt deposits on them. The purple and gold look slightly different, but they're the same species. The first step is to rinse away any debris like salt, sand, shells, and rocks, etc. This should take no more than a minute. It's just a quick rinse before you soak your sea moss. Step 2, you will soak your sea moss using spring water. Do not use tap water. You're going to soak for 4 to 24 hours. Generally, I soak Gracilaria overnight, and it's fine by the morning or the afternoon. Because it absorbs so much water, you may have to add more water every few hours, so keep an eye on it to make sure it stays fully submerged in water at all times while it's soaking. Here you can see Gracilaria and Chondrus crispus, two different species of sea moss that we sell on RadarPlusNutrition.com. There is a slightly different process for the Chondrus crispus. You can find that video link up top, in the description, and at the end of this video, so check it out next. This is the next afternoon, and you can see how they both look once they're fully rehydrated. Step 3, you will give your hydrated sea moss another quick rinse just to get rid of any leftover debris that may have come loose while it's soaking. You will notice that the sea moss feels slimy. That's completely natural. Some people use the water that it's soaked in to blend. I really don't understand why, so I choose not to. I get rid of this water. Step 4, it's time to blend your sea moss and make some gel. Simply put it into a blender, add bottled or filtered water, and then blend until it's smooth. Then pour into your mason jar or container. It's really that simple. Now you have fresh sea moss gel. Quick tips. You will have to experiment on how much water you need depending on how much sea moss you're using and the size of your blender cup. I would start with less water and then add as needed instead of starting with too much water and then it's too watered down. The gold sea moss blends quicker and smoother than the purple and the Irish for some reason. It's not a big deal, it's just something that I've noticed. We sell our sea moss in 4-ounce sizes. 4 ounces of raw sea moss usually makes me 5 to 6 jars of gel. I've used less than 4 ounces in this video because it's just for demonstrational purposes. So if you order from our site, you will be receiving more sea moss than what you see here. You can make a small amount based on your needs and save the rest of the raw dry sea moss. If you make all of it at once, you can refrigerate it. It does last for about 3 weeks. You can also freeze the gel if you want to preserve it. Just don't overfill your mason jar, because if you overfill the mason jar, it'll crack. Daily serving size for gel is 2 tablespoons. You can take it raw by spoon. You can add it in coffee, tea, soups, smoothies. It's very, very versatile. You can use it in so many different ways. For anyone who doesn't like to bother with the raw sea moss, we do have it in capsule form on the website, RadarPlusNutrition.com. It is the SBB formula. It has sea moss, burdock, and bladderwrack in it. So you have 3 powerful combinations to get your health right. One last thing, you will have to experiment with the gel consistency that works best for you. Generally, sea moss is very thick. I personally like it as an applesauce consistency, so I usually add more water to it. You can always add more water and reblend it, whether you're doing it during the first blending cycle or after it's been refrigerated and the gel has set. You can always take it back out. If you notice when you scoop it that it's too thick for you, you can put it back in your blender, add some more water, and blend it back down. You have to find whatever works for you to make it more suitable for however you're using it.